Welcome back guys, this is Zuniga Security for cybersecurity. Today we're gonna talk about some of more practical example for the XSS stored. So let's jump in. Okay guys, so in this episode we're gonna talk about how we can inject some JavaScript inside a site. In this case, the site will be the damn vulnerable web application, and how through this JavaScript, we can steal the data of other user and store it into our web server, for example. So let's jump in a real lab. Okay guys, so now I wanna show you how we can run a web server on the side. Then we're gonna write a script here, an XSS, and then we're gonna see how we can steal the cookie. So here we are into the damn vulnerable web application with the security level set to low. So let's try with the name Zuniga, and let's try with this script. I have to change the max length here to 500. Perfect. Okay, so here basically this script will connect back to this address, so the localhost, to the port, to this port, and will print the cookie. So before we get started, we have to run a web server with this IP, so into the localhost, and with this port. We can do it just with this command. I will write down below. Perfect. If we press OK, now we are into our localhost with the port that we wrote here. So now our XSS is stored inside the server. So now let's say that another user will go into our vulnerable web site and will click into our page. Let's say here. Excuse me. Here. Okay. As you can see now from the log we can take the cookie ID. And from here we can impersonify this user and much more. Okay, so another important thing that I want to show you is the source. We have to change the security level. Is the source code of this section. If we go here, for example, so with the medium level, for the message input, we basically have the HTML special character. That is a function that is very useful and so used because it allows to sanitize the user input both for HTML and for JavaScript. So I'd say that this input is pretty secure. Otherwise, this other one, so the name input, into this name input there will be just a simple sanitization with the checking if there is the script tag or the single quote, but nothing else here. So I want to show you a very useful website that is this one, the XSS cheat sheet from Zuniga, that is so useful and simple to use. So guys, here we can filter our tag, our event, and our browser, and related to what we choose, we take for example the script related. So it's fantastic. The last thing that I want to show you is the impossible and high level, because into the high level we basically have the same problem. So there is a basic check for the tag script, but we can escape it with the cheat sheet that I show you. Meanwhile, for the impossible level, both the message input and the name input are parsed with the HTML special character function. So that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoy. If you did, don't forget to drop you one of those to say, yo Zuniga, I'm here to help you. And guys, if you have any advice for this channel, just leave a comment down below. So see you next time. Peace.